We are entering Port of Cabo, San Lucas. This is a tender port, so cruise ships do not dock directly at the port they need to tender in. Each passenger has to get off the ship and get on the tender boats and be transported over to the ports. It is best to try and get off the ship as early as possible to have more time in port. Also, this goes for getting back on the ship. You want to leave yourself plenty of time to get back to the ship on the tender boats. As you can see, once you enter the port of Cabo, San Lucas, there are many vendors and people selling souvenirs along the path. There are people with various creatures and such walking along, asking you if you want pictures and such. We found a no thank you was all that was needed if that's what you wish to continue on. It is generally a safe place and people are friendly and helpful. There are many places to eat and have a drink. Also, they have shops along the way. We rented a water taxi to visit Lovers Beach. And here we have Divorce Beach. Recommendation with a water taxi is to ensure that you know what you are agreeing to. Most water taxis are $10 US. However, some will try to sell upwards to $25 US, but keep in mind there are different tours. Of course, the highlight of the water taxi tour is visiting the arch. The taxi even stops there for a bit so you can take photos in front of the arch. Thank you for visiting Cabo with us. Like and don't forget to subscribe. The second port we visited was Ensenada. At this port, before our scheduled excursion, we will show you around the port. There is not much around. You will need to walk about 15 minutes to get to the market, depending on how fast you walk. We will speed the video up during the walk. They do have shuttles if you need them. Other than some beautiful sights, there is not much between the ship and the shops. The only thing you might miss taking the shuttle is some nice photo ops. Once you reach the markets, you will see many souvenir shops. There are people who offer you taxis and rides to get around the city. We went into town and browsed a few shops. We made our way back to our ship to meet up for our country wine tour and met our guide, Carla.
First winery that we're going to visit is called L.A. Cetto. L.A. has nothing to do with Los Angeles, okay? I'm letting you know right now. It is 100% Ensenadense, meaning it's from Ensenada. Ensenada's main economical income is agriculture. And around 75 to 80% of the olives that you see here go over to the United States. More specifically, the California area, just because we are so close.
We visited Cetto and we were given a tour of the winery. They told us some history and described the process of winemaking. Then we had a wine tasting experience of 4 different wines. Went to another winery where we tasted 4 more wines. We did not get to tour this winery. It was a marketplace and a wine and cheese experience. They had samples of hot sauce oils and sauces. You could dip crackers and chips to taste test. If you liked, you could purchase these. They had wines, honeys, and other snacks. We had a great day and Carla was very informative. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more going sunny places.